Hey guys, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and we are going to do some cute fall craft tonight. Let me get me a sip of water because my throat. So I hope this is going to be a cute one. I've done something similar to this in the past. Hey guys, once you jump on, say hey. I've done something similar to this in the past, and I've done it in a bigger size. So tonight we're going to do, hey Colin, we're going to do something, hey Lou, hey Paige. We're going to do something a little on a smaller scale, but I have done this in a big size, and you've probably seen it done, but maybe not quite this way. Hey Regina, hey Michelle, hey Jen. Okay, so I know that y'all have all seen these little pumpkins at the Dollar Tree, okay? And they have these little metal leaves on them like this. So we are going to, we're going to stack them tonight, and we're going to make like it's a topiary, I guess is the word you say. Hey Crystal, hey Tina, hey Sylvia, a topiary. And I got Deidre's not on yet, my best friend, so I'm going to call her out and say, there she is. I'm going to call her out and say that she has never been able to say topiary. She always says toeberry. When the little topiary trees were in style way back when, she would call them toeberry trees. So anyway, so I just had to tell y'all that because it's kind of funny. It's just kind of funny to me because she calls them toeberry trees instead of topiary. So we are going to make a cute little fall topiary using these little Dollar Tree pumpkins. So first, what we're gonna do first is, hey everybody, hey Kaylee, hey Natalie from Texas, thank you for sprinkling. Hey Shani. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna make the base of our topiary. Hey Tracy, hey Amy. So what I'm going to use for the base is just a little bitty pot. Yes, I did, Deidre. I did say that. Hey, Mary Beth. Hey, Judy. So we're going to make the base of our little topiary tree. I'm going to say toeberry tree in just a minute. So anyway, it took me a while to get in here, but I'm here. Good, Becky. Yeah, y'all sprinkle, thank you. So I'm going to use these little pots, and right now, this one came from Michael's, and it doesn't say how big it is. I thought maybe it would, but it doesn't. But I guess I can measure it. Let me get Smokey the Bear out here so I can measure y'all on my Smokey the Bear ruler. You sent a mad face, Deidre? That's a funny story. Okay, so this pot is 2.5. Let me hold it where y'all can see. 2.5 inches across the mouth of the pot, I guess you would call it. So it's 2.5 inches. So I thought the sticker would say, but it doesn't. But you can get these right now at Walmart, your garden center, or anywhere like that. But this one came from Michael's. I've had it in a little stash of mine for a while. And then this is a saucer. I think this is a 4-inch saucer. Yes, this is a 4-inch saucer. And this is a 2.5-inch pot. Because what we're going to do is we're going to make a little stand for our topiary. And if you don't know what sprinkle means, it means this right here. Because somebody just messaged me and said, what does sprinkle mean? I saw it come across the top of my screen. That's what it means. It means that word right there that I can't say. So that's why we say sprinkle. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Sharon. Okay. So, anyway, so we're going to dress up our little base first, and then we're going to get to the pumpkins, because y'all know I'm going to paint those. I'm not going to leave them that color. Hey, thank you, Elaine, from South Carolina. So what I'm going to do first is, y'all know I got to incorporate some kind of beads in this project, so I'm going to move my little pumpkins so y'all can see. So I've got these, you know, my little split beads, split balls, or whatever they're called. They're like wood balls, but they're cut in half, okay? And these are little, I don't even know what size they are. They're not the 20, but they're probably, I don't know, 15 millimeters maybe. And I get them off Amazon. So we're going to put these around this is going to be what's going down to what it's going to stand on. And this is actually going to be the top. So I'm flipping it around. So I'm just going to take some, and of course I'm going to hot glue it onto my pot. And I've already made little dots on my pot of where they go because y'all know me, I did this another time on a project and I had them all wonky and stuff. So I made little dots so I would know exactly where to put them ahead of time. Oh, from the Big Apple. Hey, Susan, from the Big Apple. I want to come to the Big Apple. Okay, so I'm just putting them down. I'm just gluing them on my dots. And what I did was I just kind of put a dot here and a dot right across. And then I went this way. I got my ruler and went right across. And then, so they would just kind of be evenly spaced all the way around. Because I tried to do it freehanded one time and it didn't work out real good. They were kind of offset and everything else. So, happy Monday from Texas. Thank you, Shelly. Happy Monday to you. My Monday was good. It wasn't bad. We'll probably have to watch later. Raining hard in Virginia. Oh, yeah. Y'all got that hurricane that's going up the coast. I hope everybody stays safe. Just got my half beads today. Well, here you go, Belinda. Here's you a little project to do with them. Hey, Rita from Kentucky. Y'all know I like to put these on everything I do. I just love them. They just give that little extra something to a project. So, but we're going to paint over them. So I'm just gluing them around where I've already made my little dots. Y'all can see I kind of cheated a little bit and did that ahead of time so they wouldn't be offset, so I could get them evenly spaced. Hey, Pauline. Hey, Mary. Thank y'all for sprinkling, Rita. It's raining. Is it raining in Mississippi? It came a little storm earlier, like a little summer afternoon shower. Rained really hard, cats and dogs, for about 10 minutes, and then it quit and the sun came out. But that's just how it does here. Little pop-up shower. Hey, Kim. Hey, Carolyn. Y'all are all on here tonight. I'm glad y'all could hop on and come join me tonight to make this. They're wooden beads, Billy. Yes, they are. They're called split balls is what they're called. It's like a wood ball. It doesn't have a hole. It's just like a ball, and it's cut in half. So they're flat on the back. Thank you, Tammy, for sprinkling from Arkansas, Alabama. We got everybody in the house. South Carolina. Okay, so I just glued them all the way around. Like I said, I drew my little lines. I did a cross and then a cross. You know, I did use my ruler so I could get them all evenly spaced. And I did try to do them all the way around, but I taped them on trying to get them all the way around because I was going to do them all the way. And I didn't like the way it looked, and then they wouldn't fit. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go with every other little space, okay? Now I'm trying to get all the glue strings off so when I paint it, they won't be in the paint. First time. Well, Shirley, welcome. It's your first time. We have a bunch of awesome ladies here, and we have a real good community. And y'all just blew me away today when I posted that about the, you know, what challenges have you got this week? And y'all just totally blew me away. Okay, so our base of our little topiary is, I'm either going to paint it steel, I think, because I think I was going to do elephant, and I think it's a little too dark. So I think I'm going to paint it steel, or I got a little bit of mineral, but I don't think I have enough to paint it. So I think I'm going to go with steel and just kind of dry brush maybe some over it. So this is Waverly chalk paint. I hear they're stocking it back in some Walmarts. I saw some people posting about it somewhere. From Snell, Mississippi. Hey, Melody. From Snell, Mississippi. That's not far where I'm from. You've turned me into a turquoise Valentine junkie. Well, good. Good. Okay. So I'm just painting over my pot and my beads and all of it, okay? I used to like to paint terracotta pots a long time ago. They take the paint really well if you've never painted them because they're porous, but they look really pretty painted. Hope everyone stays safe. Yes, I hope everybody stays safe in the hurricane too. You know, we're just on level 8 of Jumanji of the year. We're no telling what 2020 is going to throw at us. We got all kinds of mess going on this year. I'm ready to put up our Christmas tree and call it a year. I don't know about y'all. But next year is going to be great because everything's going to be back and open and every concerts and stuff. And I'm just ready for it to be back to normal. And I'm sure everybody else is too. All the paint was gone. Still, goodness, I saw where some people were posting that the Waverly was back in stock, and of course mine didn't. I haven't seen any, and I had a sweet viewer that sent me 2 big bottles of Waverly, the celery and some moss. I think that was Michelle Harris. She was so sweet to send me that. Thank you, Nancy. You're the bomb, Nancy. Alright, so I'm just painting my little pot. It's going to take a couple of coats probably because it's got to cover up this orange color. And it soaks up the paint really good. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, I'm ready for 2020 to be over and start anew. I'm not trying to rush time, but I'm sure everybody's just ready for America to be America again. And bought a bunch more craft supplies. And you paint terracotta pots? I do too. I like painting them. I used to paint different things on them and sell them, and that's been many, many, many moons ago. So, but yeah, this is going to take more than one coat, I can tell. So we're going to set it over to dry. Well, let me paint around my edge because a lot of it's not going to show, but I'm afraid it might show a little bit. Okay. So now I got my 4-inch little saucer. That's the word I'm hunting. And I'm just going to paint this. My Walmart only had 5 bottles of Waverly. My Walmart don't have any. They have none. Like none. Like the shelf is... And every time I go to Walmart, I looked yesterday, went to Walmart, and... every time I go, I run down the aisle and look, and I'm like, oh, no paint. So, but hopefully it's going to be back. I keep hearing they're not going to make it, but I just find that hard to believe, y'all. They sell so much of that stuff, and there's so many people that use it. And I bought some of the Michaels, the Michaels brand. Did y'all see that? I like to drop it. Real life craft in here, real life. I bought some of that Michaels brand, and it wasn't bad. I liked it. I liked it. That's why I have an apron on, y'all, because I'm going to get it on me. Just as sure as I'm sitting here. Might as well just go ahead and get my fingers. Yes, Cheryl, I agree. Everybody needs to wear their mask, and I know it's not fun, and I have to wear one all day, and it's not fun, but yeah, some people just aren't paying attention to what they're doing. But I know stores here, they won't let you in if you don't have it on. I know Walmart will not let you in anywhere. Your Walmart has 5 colors. Well, that's more than I've got, and I've got none. I've got plenty of paint though, but you know, I don't know. I guess everybody just went crazy crafting during the pandemic, and they just bought everything. Okay, so I'm gonna set that over here and paint where my fingerprints were. Let all that dry. And let's see if this is dry. It dries pretty quick, but I see some big globs of paint. Amazon delivered 3 different times today. Lord, what all have you ordered from Amazon? She has a video over her page. Somebody must have asked about something back here. Y'all like my thing? I took all my Christmas down this weekend. I literally have spent the entire weekend in this room, which is a great thing. It's a blessing. Cutting and packing orders, and I still have a few more to pack and a few more to cut. So I am I'm getting them out. A whole bunch of them went out today. Well, I took them to the post office last night and dumped them in the inside in the big box. Y'all see I got this bruise on my arm. Funny story. I was putting them in the little drop thing. You know how you shut it and it goes down, and then you open it and you put something else and it goes down. Well, one of them got stuck. So I'm like putting my arm down in the thing, trying to get the package to go down, and I got this big old bruise on my arm. Where do I work? I am an x-ray tech at a orthopedic office. That's what I do for a living. That's what I went to college for. And I think I'm going to whip my heat gun and dry this real quick. And that's what I do. I x-ray and put on cast and stuff like that. See if I can get this to dry. Oh yeah, it's drying quick. Out deep freezes. I've heard that too, where people are putting up food and that they're selling out of deep freezes, but you can't buy one. Can't paint without getting it all over my hands and the table. Yes, that's why I wore my apron tonight, because I knew that I was going to get it everywhere, because I'm going to paint everything that we're doing tonight. It's going to have paint on it. So I was like, I better wear my apron. I know better. Get it on my t-shirt. So I couldn't wear one of my crafty t-shirts because I have it all over me. I can't help it. Can't tell. Can you be good with... You can tell I'd be good with the public. I can talk to just about anybody, Robin. I don't meet a stranger. And I just, you have to get people to get on the x-ray table and get in all the positions that you want them to do. You have to get them to trust you. And so yeah, I can strike up a conversation with just about anybody, and anybody that knows me personally can really vouch for that, because that's the truth. I feel like we're all humans and we all have something in common. We all have a heart. We're all breathing. And so we have something in common that you can talk about. So, but yeah, I do. I work with the public. So broke bones and everything else. So try to help people that get hurt. What are you making? Barbara, I'm taking these little Dollar Tree pumpkins that y'all probably seen in the store, and we're going to make a topiary out of them. We're going to stack them and glue them together and stack them, because I'm going to show y'all a little secret about them that you probably did not realize when you bought them, if you've bought them. And let me just put another coat on here. I'm not really worried about the inside of this one because you're not going to see much, but, I got to paint it. You're okay, Chris. You're not late. I know there's a lot of people crafting right now. When I got on to come on live, I was like, gosh, everybody's live tonight. It's Monday Night Live. Watch, I'm going to drop it again, guys. Y'all just watch. Here it goes. My fingers won't hold it. Let me just get this real quick coat on, and then we're going to start with our pumpkins. So yeah, just because you see these pumpkins in Dollar Tree, don't think they got to stay that color. That statement is amazing. What, the one about that we're all human and we all have a heart and we're all breathing? That one? That's just how I feel. I'm a Southern girl by heart, and I don't meet a stranger. So I can talk to anybody. And a lot of people say, well, that's just a gift that you have, that you talk, but my whole life, people have told me that I talk. Thank you, Robin, and that I talk too much. But I had a lady tell me one time, she said, she said, don't let people try to quiet you. That's your gift, is to be able to talk to people about whatever. And she said, that's the devil trying to tell you to be quiet because he don't want you to talk. Yeah, it's a Southern thing. It is. Oh, Tammy, you're so sweet. Oh, I don't know how to be anything else but down to earth. To be honest, this is what you see is what you get. If you met me in real life, I'd be just like this. Okay, so I got that painted. I'm going to let that dry. And I got 2 cups of water tonight because we're going to be using a lot of paint. So I am going to let I put roughly 2 coats on that. I got a mess on my paint. So anyway, you can talk to the wall and it will answer me. Me too, I promise. My mama used to say you could talk to that post if it'd talk back. Or if it would act like it would listen, you talk to it. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let me get my order. So let me show you the secret about these pumpkins in case you did not know. They have holes in the bottom. They have a sticker on top of them. If you take that sticker off, they have holes, okay? This one's kind of still got the sticker on it, pieces of the sticker. I peeled them off, and they have holes. And because I've done this before in the past, and I've also done it on a bigger scale, but I'm going to show y'all this scale tonight. So they have holes in the bottom, okay? This one has got kind of like, it's shiny, and it's got, I don't know if y'all can see it for the light, but it's got like little impressions of leaves on them. And so I just kind of went for the sizes. I bought several, and I actually FaceTimed my best friend Deidre, and I'm like, okay, which ones look better? And I was stacking them and restacking them, and so we kind of decided on what to do. So she helped me. So it has a hole in the bottom, and there's your stem. So they're going to go just like this, and we're going to glue them together. So it has a hole, just like that. So that's what we're going to do, and that's going to be our stand, our little pot, and we are going to glue these together, and we're going to paint them up real pretty. So when you see them in the Dollar Tree, don't worry about the color, because you can always paint it. You could spray paint them, you could chalk paint them, you could put decoupage napkins on them, you can do whatever and make them all your own. So I just pick them up for the shape, what shape they are. So this one's a little different than these two, but they also have these little metal leaves. These two did. This one did not, but they have a hole in the stem where the leaf was kind of wrapped around the stem, and I just took those off, but we're going to use one of them. The top one looks like a bell pepper. It does, don't it? Well, it's not going to look like a bell pepper when we get done, because we're going to paint them. So anyway, so I'm going to use, oh, I don't have my plaster. Hang on, y'all don't go nowhere. I just got to jump right here, literally one step away and get my plaster. Or that's ivory. Lord help me. That is plaster. I don't want my ivory. That's too creamy. So I'm gonna get my plaster. Sorry. Dollar Tree will sell, now they will sell out the pumpkins. Yes, they probably will, but I mean, it's because people are buying them, but not because of me. But, so yeah, you could decoupage them, put book pages on them, make them cute. So this is plaster, so y'all will know what colors, but we're gonna kind of invent our own color too. So, just putting that out on my plate, and I'm going to take this one. This one's going to be the bottom, because like I said, I called Deidre, I FaceTimed her, and we stacked them up, and I have another one over here. I got this one too. This is a different shape. See the hole? They all got holes in the bottom. So I just kind of stacked them up with her, and it's like, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Marianne, you can just message my page. There should be a button at the top that says, you know, message or something like that. And you can send me a private message. People do it all the time. I had a lady a minute ago, I can't remember her name now. Started with a D. And she messaged me and said, just a tip, when you're making the little snowman Jenga blocks, y'all know y'all saw me make them, or most of you did. And she said to put the eye hook in the top first, and then you can hold the eye hook while you're painting the snowman. And I was like, that's so dang genius. Why did I not think of that? But like I sent back and told her, I said, see, this is perfect. That's why we all need each other, because y'all know something I don't know, and I know something that y'all don't know. So we all help each other. So it's a win-win, because there's little tips and tricks that I don't know, and what I know I try to show y'all. But it's just really neat to, you know, everybody's got something to add to the party, you know. Everybody brings something to the table, and everybody's got their own talent, and some people are better at some things than others, but we all make the world go round. And oh, y'all are sweet. Look at the hearts. But that's what I told her. I said, this is why we all need each other, and that's the truth. And people just need to love each other and realize that, you know, we all need each other. Yes, I like learning new things too, because just because I do it a certain way doesn't mean that's the right way, and it doesn't mean that that there's not a better way and to help you out, because, you know, you might learn a little shortcut or something like that that'll help you out. So I was passing that along to y'all because she told me about it. Okay, so there's our plaster. He was white, so I kind of wanted to tone him down a little bit and give him a little warm feeling. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's right, Jen. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's so dang genius. She just showed me how to keep my paint lids and tops clean. Oh, what, with a hole? I just put a, well, it don't keep it clean. Let me just say that. But yeah, I don't tear the whole thing off. I just poke a hole in it and then I squirt it on my plate. It does keep them a little cleaner, but now my white one over here, you know, when you open it, it just crackles and goes everywhere. So, but yeah, I just punch a hole and I squeeze it out. The stacked fabric pumpkins. I love to make the fabric pumpkins, Peggy, and I know you've made hundreds of them. Your little wood gnomes. Oh. Yeah, I want to see them, Kim, when you get them done. I don't know if y'all are in my group. If you're not in my group, there's so much talent over there. It will blow your mind. And it's pinned at the top of my page on the Turquoise Valentine page. And a lady took the little gnomes and she put plaid, like it was an orange and blue and brown plaid, and she put a brown beard on him, and she put a orange pom-pom where the little dot in the Santa hat goes, and she made him like a little fall looking gnome. And y'all, that thing was so dang cute, and I'm like, I gotta do that. It's so cute. Just texted to get her appointment to get a haircut. Okay, so now I'm gonna take, I want my next one to be orange. This the middle one though. So that was the bottom one. This one's gonna be the next size. And oh, you got the paintbrushes from Five Below. Oh, Nancy's gonna chime in and say, don't talk about Five Below. Now this one doesn't have a hole in it. Well, yes it does, but see the little cardboard that comes out of the lid? It does have a hole, but it's not clean, you see. So Kathy, try the Dollar General. They have them. They have the Jenga blocks, the big ones. Anyway, so this is pumpkin. Beautiful color. But I'm going to actually make my own color because I don't want it to quite be so orange. So yeah, don't think that just because you got this many colors in the Waverly don't mean you can't mix them. So I've got a little bit of plaster left, and I've got that orange. So I'm going to drag some of this plaster over here into my orange because I want to tone it down just a little bit. Yes, Tammy is my favorite one too. He is so stinking cute. I just saw him. He looks like a little lumberjack or something. They put real fur on his beard, and he's so cute. I couldn't find them either. Amazon has 48 for about $10. Okay, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm going to cry, Lee. Nancy, I'm going to have to get some paintbrushes to send to you. God love you. Every time I talk about Five Below, Nancy Taylor gets upset because she don't have a Five Below. And she can't get the paintbrushes that I like so much. I have several sets. Here's one set. I just like them. I don't know. They're cheap. They're $5 for a whole set of paintbrushes, and they're awesome. I love them. Do you see any of my comments? Brenda, I saw that one. Don't have a Five Below here. I'm sorry if I'm missing your comments. Okay, so I mixed a little bit of plaster in with that orange, and I just toned it down just a little bit. I didn't want it to be so in your face, and actually I might add a little bit more because y'all know that when it dries, it's going to be a little bit darker. They have paintbrushes. Yes, they have little sets of paintbrushes, and sometimes they look like this. They got like unicorn handles. And then this is a different set. This one's got like little sparklies in the handle. This is a set. And they come in a set of like 6 or 8 brushes. And I absolutely love them. Okay, I'm sorry y'all are watching me mix paint. But I wanted to mix a little bit more because it's going to dry darker. Okay. So there's my little peachy shade or whatever it is of orange, okay? So now we're going to paint this guy. And hopefully, I guess it's going to take a couple of coats on him too because of this black. Don't have a Five Below. Kathy about the Jenga blocks at Amazon. 40. Oh, okay. So $10. Okay, well that's an option if you can't find them anywhere else. But you can get them at Dollar General, and you can get them at Five Below. the regular size Jenga blocks, not the Dollar Tree size, the bigger ones. See how pretty that color is? It looks bright on camera, but it's really not. It's kind of a muted orange. Have y'all noticed the muted colors that they have out for fall? I mean, you know, a lot of them, they use that sagey green and the light turquoise and the light kind of peachy color. That's kind of the look I want to go for. Going to storm. Well, I'm praying for y'all, Brenda. I know it's bad up that way. Believe me, I've been through Hurricane Katrina and I lived in central Mississippi and we were without power for about a week in August. So it's a scary time for sure. So see, you can hold your finger in the hole and paint your whole pumpkin. And I'm not too worried about the stem because this one is going to sit, the green one's going to sit on top of it. So I had something totally different planned for tonight, and I'll probably do it Friday night. And then I saw these pumpkins in here, and I was like, oh, I want to do the pumpkin. So I totally changed my whole plans for tonight. Yeah, that light blue sage, Judy, is pretty. Creamsicle, that's exactly what color this is. And on the camera, me looking at it, it does look a little brighter than it does in person, but y'all will get to see the after pictures. These were large, didn't say anything about but large blocks. Yeah, the Dollar Tree ones are so small though. I was so surprised how little they were the first time I saw them. Okay, and y'all know I got this all over me, but it'll be okay. So we're gonna set him over here and let him dry. And so I got it all over. Love that I'm a bargain shopper. Yeah, girl, make your money go fast, go further. Got to make that money go further. We work too hard for it, and it don't go far. But oh, Brittany, thank you. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, Brenda, you love this color. So all I did was mix a little plaster, or you could use white, and I mixed my pumpkin. And I just did the plaster because I already had it on my plate. So now let me get another plate because I'm going to make a huge mess with all this because I got to come back and paint that. I love the blues mixed in with the fall colors. Me too. Y'all can tell I love turquoise. I love it, love it, love it. So I have this celery that Michelle Harris was sweet enough to send me. So I'm thinking about using this, and then mixing maybe a little blue in with it and give it that a little bit of sagey color. Jumping on late. Becky, we are making a pumpkin from Dollar Tree. We're making a topiary. Let me get something. See, this one hadn't even been opened. She just sent it to me. So, like what I do, I don't peel off that whole thing, okay? Shake it up a little bit. I just poke a hole so I can squirt a little out at a time. And then that keeps it, too, from drying out in there on the sides and stuff. So, I just poke a hole in mine, and then I just squirt it out on my plate. And then you're not trying to deal with dumping the whole thing out and all that stuff. Well, I might need a little more than that. Okay. Such a pretty green. It's like a sagey green. But now I think I want to put a little bit of this Lagoon. This is Lagoon by Waverly. That's Lagoon. But you could use acrylic paint. Don't think you got to use this. You can use acrylic paint. This one hadn't been opened either. Oh, hey, Joanne. Well, maybe it is open. I just peeled it back a little bit, maybe. I don't know. So I'm going to add a little blue. And we're going to make our own color. Oh, Lauren, you're so sweet. You're going to make me cry. Well, I'll be praying for you, definitely. You're going to... I'll be praying for you. But yeah, y'all blew me away today on the post this morning. I asked you what your challenges were this week, and y'all just blew me away. I was telling my husband, I was talking to him this afternoon, and I was like, this has gotten so much bigger than me. I started off doing crafts and doing all this, and I wanted, to have a community of like-minded people. And that's why y'all are here, because you like crafts. You like to watch people craft, or you like to craft. And so, you know, it's about community and knowing people and getting to know people and meeting people that like the same things that you do. And I posted that this morning. And so many of y'all said some things, you know, that y'all are going through or whatever today. And it just blessed my heart, because so many people got on there and said, oh, I'm praying for you, or I'm thinking about you, or to other people. And that just blew me away, guys. I was just so, it just blessed my heart, because this is so much bigger than me, so much bigger than I am. And I'm just humbled. I'm just very, very humbled at the fact that this is, you know, this is what I wanted. I wanted a community of like-minded people. Because, you know, if you talk to somebody about crafts that don't craft, they look at you like, oh, okay, whatever. So, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Okay, so I'm taking this one. Here's my paint. I mixed up this color, and it's like I mixed the celery and the lagoon together and made this kind of a muted, it's a muted blue-green color. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Yes, Jen, I have too. I really have. I've met some sweet people that I'll probably never meet in this lifetime, but you know, if you can just talk to somebody or message them and share ideas, and it's just, you know, and I mean, it's the beauty of the internet. It is the beauty of the internet. See how pretty that is, guys? Look at that. I love this color. It's that blue-green muted. That's what I'm kind of looking for, is that muted color. So when you see these in Dollar Tree, don't worry about what color they are. Y'all can paint them and decoupage them all your own. So yeah, I was just so blown away by your comments today on that post. I was just, you know, because you never know what people are going through. And you never know, you know, what they have to deal with every day. And just, you know, we have to think about somebody else besides ourselves. And that's hard sometimes, because we're all self-centered to a certain extent. Hey, Carol, look at my fingers in the hole, y'all. That's another good reason to have a hole in the bottom. So, anyway. But yeah, I'm just humbled at the fact that this is so much bigger than me. It's so much bigger than me. And it just humbles me to think about. Okay. Look how pretty that is. See, I like the green it was before. Because Deidre's like, you're going to paint over that green? But I just love that color. And we're going to paint the stem when that dries. Because I don't think that one needs another coat. I think it's good. So, I'm going to use 10 baby wipes tonight. Oh, Joanne. Oh, you're so sweet. Well, I mean, I don't know anything else but to be nice. To be honest, I don't. I just, you know, it's not hard to be nice. It really isn't. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here. Ooh, my orange one's not dry, and I just made fingerprints all over him. But anyway, Walmart's finally restocking. And this is going to be so pretty with that green. And this does look brighter on the camera. Illinois, okay, I have to come to Illinois. I've driven over to Illinois, that's about it. From St. Louis. That's it. I've seen Illinois. Somebody's praying for Beverly. What's going on with Beverly? Oh, somebody must have passed away. I'm sorry, Beverly. Hey, Grant. Okay. Get that good and dry. Oh, this heat gun is awesome. My heat gun. It's really my husband's, but I took it. I stole it. He's not using it, so I'm going to use it. Okay. Bringing my orange back out here. And I'm just going to get another. I got 10 paintbrushes out here, so I won't have to clean it and get it back out and dry it off. But look how long this one is. You can tell it's well loved. Look at all the, stuff coming off and paint on it. So, but this is so pretty. So yeah, mix your paints together, and I have put acrylic paint in here in the Waverly paint and made a different color too. So you can totally do that too. And so I know that tomorrow when I get up, I'm going to get on the group page and I'm going to see all your fantastic pumpkin topiaries. I want to say toberries like Deidre, but aw, y'all trying to get me to 1,000. Y'all are sweet. And honestly, I would be sitting here doing the same exact thing if there was 10 of y'all on here. And there was at one point. I only had a few people that were my friends that were watching me in the very beginning. So I'm going to be on here painting and serving and doing whatever, whether there's 10 or all that. Sorry for your loss, Beverly. Y'all are so sweet. See, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody's just so nice. It's not hard to be nice. And it's contagious to be nice. It's contagious. Okay. I think he's good. I think he's good. Okay. Ow, my fingers are stuck in there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Everybody's telling Beverly. North Myrtle Beach storm. Okay. So it's not too bad there. Good. So is it, what category is the hurricane? Because since it's not nearby, we don't hear a lot about it unless I specifically go to the Weather Channel or something. So, all right, so we got that painted. So now I'm going to, of course, I'm going to dry brush a little bit of plaster on this pot because here's our pot with the little split balls on there. So I'm going to put a little paint on my thing and I'm going to need to get more pumpkins. Okay. So anyway, so I'm just dipping a little bit in. This is one of those chip brushes. And I'm just going to kind of distress this a little bit and give it some dimension. It just looks too battleship gray. Oh, Shannon, yes you have. So I'm just trying to, I'm a whole lot more comfortable than I was then. But it just grows and grows and grows, and I just like getting on here and showing and teaching, and because like I said, everybody has something to offer. Everybody has a talent, and so don't think that you don't, because you do. You can get on my group page and just see all the talent. Because some people, like the shim Christmas trees, I don't know if y'all are on there and y'all saw me do the Christmas tree. Man, people have took foam board and made them and put shelves inside the tree and all this awesome stuff to that tree. And it's just, it blows me away at the cute stuff that y'all come up with. I just give you a little idea and y'all just run with it. See, there's our base. Uh-oh. I'm touching other stuff and getting paint, and this is stuck to the paper. But we're going to distress it a little bit. But so the inside you're not going to see because we're going to set our thing down there. Joe, it's like it's real forgiving. It dries really fast and it covers really well. So it's thicker than regular craft paint, but it just dries fast and has good coverage. I just love it. I only started using chalk paint like a year or two ago, and I really like it, which I've painted furniture with chalk paint, but as far as crafting with it, I've started using it about 2 years ago, and I just really love it. Just because I saw other crafters using it, and I was like, well, I need to see what this chalk paint's all about. So, let me do some under the undersiding, just in case you see it. Even though you're probably not going to see it. Okay, so now I got to let that dry. Well, I'm just going to hit it with my heat gun, because I can't lay it down. You bought shims today. Good! See, Judy, you'll be making trees too. And one lady, she's making them, and she's going to sell her trees. I mean, I easily think you could make a set of 3 and sell them for $30. People would buy that. People that can't craft would totally, if you do craft shows and stuff or whatever, you could totally sell those. Let me hit that one time. Okay, my life has changed since I started using the heat gun. Okay, So there's that. So now I've got to construct our base. Okay, so this is going to be our little base. It's just a 2.5 inch flower pot, and I put the half split balls on there, and just a 4-inch little saucer that we painted. So I'm hoping this is gonna, you know, I'm gonna get some E6000 and do a little of that too, because I'm scared it won't hold. Be careful. Now I can't get the top off. Where are my pliers? Because I can't get the top off. Here they are. How big are your wood heart in your shopping? My heart in my shopping. I don't know what that was. What that meant. Homemade chalk paint. Yeah, I've actually made some with latex paint. I'm just gonna put a whole bunch down here and hope it sticks, because it's kind of set down in there. Yeah, the paint brushes are great, Graham, I'm telling you. Okay. So, I think I'll turn this over. So, I'm just going to put some, the E6000 is going to hold it long term, and the hot glue is going to hold it, like, right now. So, for purposes, like, if I was doing this on my own, I probably would just use the E6000. But because we are on here live, and we want to see it, I'm going to do both. We'll see how good this Gorilla Glue is. Chip brushes from DT. Where is the best place to get E6000? I just buy it at Walmart usually, or you can get it at Hobby Lobby and use a coupon if that's the only thing you're going to buy. I usually pick it up at Walmart when I go. Yes, they're called split balls. Vaseline on the thread. Somebody else told me that, Judy. You may have told me that before. I just don't have any Vaseline. It's the only thing I don't have in here is probably this Vaseline. Okay. So there's our little stand for our pumpkins. And this guy right here needs to be dried. This orange guy. He's not drying. Thank you for sprinkling. Yeah, I hear Dollar General's got some cute fall stuff out too. Have y'all been there? I haven't been there yet, but they say they got some cute stuff. I've been seeing some stuff on Facebook. Okay. $2.97 a tube. Yeah. And you be careful when you buy it too, because it comes in black and it comes in white, and then of course this is clear. Yeah, it says clear right there on the little tube. So be careful when you get it, because I saw a crafter that got the black one time on accident, and she was like, oh my gosh, I got the black E6000. I didn't know it came in colors either until recently. Okay, so here's our little pumpkin. He's going to sit there. He's still got a wet spot, and y'all know I'm going to touch it. Hey, Linda. Thank you for sprinkling, y'all. Walmart was out of E6000. They're out of everything crafty. Everybody's trying to craft, but Hobby Lobby does sell it. I know Joann's and Michael's, I know they all sell it. So this pumpkin's going to go here. And well, no, I'm sorry. I told you wrong. This one's going to go here, okay? And then this guy, see, if y'all tuned in late, if you notice all these pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, they have a hole in the bottom. So we're going to use that to our advantage, and we're going to stack these like this, and we're going to glue them together. But look how cute that is already. And this guy is almost dry. He's not dry. He's got to be dried. We got to paint his stem too. Where did you get the key? Shelly, I got it on Amazon. I can link that for you when I get off. It is, it's called a tube key. And I absolutely love it because I can get every bit of that E6000 out of the tube, and it doesn't crinkle the tube. You know how the tube crinkles all up? I can get every bit of this out of this tube. Okay, so this one's going to go here, and then this one's going to go here. Is that not the cutest ever? Look at those colors are so pretty together. Okay, so now we got to glue these suckers. Let's see how I'm going to do this. So, and you can do this with the styrofoam pumpkins. You can do that way that they have at Dollar Tree. So let me see. Okay, just kind of seeing where it's going to all touch. And I'm just going to put it where I think it needs to go. And hope and pray that it's going to hold. But then I'm going to hot glue it too. Alright. Somehow or another, we're going to get it to stick. We're going to get it to stick and stay. Okay. Fingers crossed. Please stay. Please stay. Dying over the cuteness. I know, this is so cute, isn't it, Kaylee? And so while this is drying, I'm going to show y'all another idea. I know y'all seen these at the Dollar General. I keep saying Dollar General. Dollar Tree, the little pumpkins. They come like this, and then they come like this. And I'm not going to get the bag because it's going to tear y'all's ears up if I do. And then they have these picks like this. So you notice how this one's big, this one's the next size, and then this one's the small one. So why couldn't you paint, I got this out specifically to show y'all, you could put the little one on top of this one and then this one on top of this one and do the same exact thing that I'm doing and use a little baby flower pot like this. So there's you another idea. If you do tiered trays, that would be adorable little topiary for your tiered trays. So I got all that out. I was like, I'm going to show them this because you could paint these too. The chalk paint paints wonderfully over these. And you could do the same exact thing. What are these pumpkins, Melissa? They're ceramic and they come from Dollar Tree. They look like this. You know, they make different colors. They have some shiny ones too. And they have holes in the bottom. So that's what you do with them. So I played with these 4 pumpkins to try to get, okay, he's there, but I'm not going to breathe on him too much. All right, so I'm going to set this to the side, and I got to paint this little stem real fast. Those clip pumpkins. Yeah, see, you can stack them and paint them and do all kinds of stuff. So this is just burnt umber from Deco Art. I'm just going to kind of paint my stem on this one a little bit brown because this one's going to actually show. Don't y'all love the color that turned out? It's a little sagey green, but it's also a little blue, so it's kind of a little bit of both. That's what I was going for, was that bluish looking green color. It's celery and lagoon is what I mixed together. And that's what I used to get this color. And then the orange is the pumpkin, and I mixed a little plaster after I finished painting this one. I mixed the rest of that plaster in with that orange and got that muted color. Okay, so I just painted his little stem. I told y'all I was going to use 10 paintbrushes. I've got 5 of them in this jar of water. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Yeah, I put E6000 in hot glue. But you know, I gotta glue this one to the bottom. Didn't even think about that. To our little, while he's over here, stem's drying, I'm gonna put some of this on the bottom. Cause this will make it stay. Yes, I'm gonna put some moss on there too. Yes, I am. I'm just gonna squirt some of this down in the bottom of my saucer. And so you can just turn this key and it just starts coming out. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, I love the colors too. Okay, so let me put some hot glue. I gotta have a glue stick. So y'all don't know this tip, put your little dot on that one. And then just stick it to the butt of the next one. There you go. And it just keeps on going. Okay, because you know, sometimes it takes it a minute to get started. All right, so now we're gonna set this one down in there. Just like that. And let it set up a second. The blue, I mixed celery, that color, and let me put the top back on this one, and lagoon. This lagoon color by Waverly. I know you can't see, but it's lagoon. That's what that is, and celery. So that's what I mixed, and I got paint on my arm off the stem. And this is the color that it turned out. It's kind of a green looking blue, but it's that muted, the muted colors that that are real in right now for fall. And I love the muted colors. Okay. And you could totally, you know, get as detailed as you want. Dry brush some burnt umber on there. Make them a little bit more distinguished and all that stuff. You could totally do that. So now we're going to put this guy down and get some, his stem is still wet and I keep touching it. No luck finding it. Well, you could totally get some, if you got just regular green, mix some white in with the with your white Waverly or acrylic paint, and make your own sagey green color, and then add a little blue to it. It doesn't have to be chalk paint. I just like, you know, it dries quickly and all that good stuff. Okay, so I did put a little E6000, because I don't know if hot glue would totally help hold it, you know, permanently. And plus, if you store your stuff in the attic, if you're like in Mississippi where it's hot as Satan's porch, then it would definitely come apart. It looks like aqua. It does. It's like a muted aqua looking green. It's just, it looks different on the camera actually. This would be cute, orange, purple, and black. Yes, it would. It would look really cute. Yes, there's ceramic, Dana, that come from the Dollar Tree. Let me show you this one that I'm not holding. But yeah, they're ceramic. So they're not the styrofoam ones, which you could totally do this with styrofoam. Absolutely. I just wouldn't trust hot glue. Yeah, Robin, I wouldn't either. I just like the X6000 because I know it's going to stay. Okay, so look at that. Is that not the cutest ever? I got to get rid of all this paint over here. Put my thing in the water. Hey, from Utah. Okay, so hopefully, and this little joker's heavy though. You wouldn't think it is, but it actually is kind of heavy. So so that's what I got so far. Let me pick it up by the bottom before I tear it all apart. Let me put my lid on my paint before I let it dry out. Okay, so now, you know, these little things came on the pumpkins. I told y'all they had a hole in the top. I'm pointing, y'all can't even see. They had a little hole going through the stem, and they have this little wired looking little leaf going through the stem, and it was twisted all around the stem. So, so I'm going to actually paint this a little bit, but we're going to do something else to it. But I'm going to paint, it's cute, isn't it? I just love it. So y'all's minds are going now, aren't you? Oh, back to DT. There you go. I don't have much mineral left, but I'm going to paint a little bit of mineral on this, this leaf. Told y'all I needed 10 paintbrushes. I just laid them all out here because I knew. But if you don't use chalk paint, do you see how I just brushed it on and it's already covered it? So it's it covers really, really good with just one coat. And that's if somebody was asking about chalk paint. It covers. Now you do have to do a couple of coats on some things, but all in all it covers really well and it's kind of thick. But and the Michaels brand, I bought some of it and I used it the other night and it turned out really good actually. Okay. What part of Mississippi? I live in Hernando, Mississippi, which is right below Memphis. Right below Memphis. So I'm just painting the wire and everything. And now, let me find I got so much stuff over here in this cart. Nancy, my wheels are going to break off my cart. I'm going to put my little silicone finger things, and I'm going to use my heat gun, I think, somehow, to dry this little thing, because this is going to get hot. So, so I'm holding it with my little fingers so it won't burn me. When I did that pumpkin the other night and did that little cookie sheet piece, it got hot from that glue gun. Hey, Heather. I'm going to make a gnome out of a styrofoam cone. Yes, Melissa, I've seen that. You just take it, make a little hat, put your little beard on there, and we could totally do those too. Hey, Kathy from South Haven. That's right near me. Like, she's my neighbor, just about it. I know, Nancy, you even broke the wheels off your car. Every time I roll it around, I think about you because mine's got, well, that was weird. I guess it got hot and it made like a bubble on my leaf. The paint was like bubbled up on it. I guess because the metal got so hot. That's weird. See how hot it is. Okay, it's cooled off. That was weird. It like bubbled up. Made a big old, I guess I was cooking the paint. You never thought to use, yes, they're awesome. Because I learned the other night when I did this pumpkin thing right there and I used that cookie sheet and I put the glue on, the hot glue on that piece and laid it down, it got hot just quick like that. You want a little gnome family? Hey, Candy. Okay, so I got my little leaf. We painted it. I'm hoping it'll dry the rest of the way because I was cooking the paint. I just wanted it to knock down that dark brown. So it was this dark brown. And I just kind of hit it with a little chalk paint, this mineral, this color mineral. Have you done a line on the painted cotton? No, I have not done a live on the painted cotton bowls. I may have to switch it up and do that Friday night so I can make y'all happy because I keep saying I'm gonna do the cotton and I don't want to do the cotton. It's so easy though, y'all. It's really, really easy. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I showed y'all a couple of weeks ago that they have these at Walmart. This cotton and the little burlap leaves. So I want my little leaf to have a little texture or something. So I'm actually going to try to take, I didn't want to cut burlap to be honest because burlap goes everywhere. So I'm going to actually, I'm gonna cut this leaf off of here, and you could make your own burlap leaves. This was just easy for me, so I don't have to cut it because y'all know those fibers and stuff go everywhere. Oh, Suki, you're sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it, but then I gotta cut the wire, and I'm gonna glue this little end of this leaf because it's gonna go right on top of that thing, that metal leaf. It's gonna go right on top of there, just to give it a little something extra. So I want it to look kind of like that. So I'm gonna put some hot glue, and this metal's gonna get hot again. Let's see. And I'm just gonna, and y'all know the glue comes through that burlap and it will burn you. It's not perfect, but it'll do. See? It's not perfect, but it gives it that extra little texture. They had out the burlap leaves. I started to use one of those, and it was just big, and I was just like, this is already that shape. A little something, something, Judy. Yep. Okay, so there's my little leaf, and I'm actually going to take a paintbrush, and I'm just going to curl that stuff around and make the little trindles that we learned. That's what they're called, to make it like a spring. What am I trying to say? A coil. You know how they look. Okay, so. Aw. You're welcome, Jolene. Okay, so this is the piece. So see, I just kind of curled them, and we'll stick them up like that. Can y'all see? Instead of sticking out to the side, they just... And then I'm going to bring this over here, and I'm going to put it back through my pumpkin stem, because that's where it came from. And I pushed out some brown paint with it, because I got brown paint in the hole. And I'm trying to get it through there. I've bent it so much I can't get it through there. So they had it on there like this all the way through, and then they just had it all wrapped around. So that's what I'll do, and then I'm just going to curl. It's got brown paint all over it now because I stuck it through the hole. And then I'm going to try to curl this without tearing up anything around my paintbrush to give it that little coiled look like that. And it's just going to stay on there. So there's our little leaf. Isn't it cute? I can bend it down like that to where it kind of lays straight down. Look how cute that is. Okay, now for the messy part. Let me move all this mess out of the way because I'm fixing to make a huge mess with this moss. This moss gets everywhere, but it's going to add something really cute to this. Y'all know I have this moss. If you buy this Spanish moss, go ahead and get you a Ziploc bag and just throw it in there because it's going to be everywhere when you get through. This whole table will be covered. I know, isn't this cute? I hope y'all make these. Y'all are just going to go crazy with them. I'm going to see them on the group page. And did you make the blessed pumpkin sign behind you? No, actually, well, I did make it, yes. I would say yes, but it's cut from this was for sale in my shop this weekend. It's wood pieces that are all glued on there, and it's like shiplap. But yes, this set is for sale in my store, and it's blank. And you can paint it however you want to paint it. But the frame is a piece, and then you have the back piece, and then all these little 3D pieces that glue on. I'm trying to hold it where y'all can see. But that's the one I did and I painted. So yes, I'm gonna lay that up here like that. Okay. Thank you, Lori. Oh, Judy, that's so sweet. So I'm trying to decide if I just want to poke it in these holes or if I want to just glue it. I think I might just glue it around the edge. That's probably going to be the easiest. And I told y'all the trick to this moss is to get you some hairspray after you get Jeanette, colors remind you of sherbet. You must be wanting some ice cream. Okay, so I'm just kind of putting some glue around the edge like that. And then I'm just kind of sticking my moss down without burning myself. The bottom of the topiary reminds you of the elephant's foot. It does. Y'all are cracking me up. You're funny. Alright, so I'm just going to keep gluing around that thing. And I thought about putting moss in between. What do y'all think about that? Is the truck for sale? The one that's right there? That truck? Or that truck? I have wood trucks in my shop. They're sold out right now. I gotta cut some more. Oh, Glenda, Alexis is so sweet. Bless her heart. She is so, so sweet. We've become friends just in the crafting community. And she is a circle sister of mine. The white truck. I get so many people asking me about that truck. I'm moving so y'all can see it. I got it at a thrift store for $1. It was brown, like wood brown, just wood. And I scooped that thing up so fast. And then I painted it, I spray painted the whole thing white. Because I kind of wanted it a neutral for all kinds of different holiday stuff. And then I painted the back part the mineral color. Hairspray. What about hairspray? Janet, I spray this moss with hairspray and it keeps it from shedding. I guess you'd call that shedding. Oh, Gail, you're sweet. Okay. So I'm just continuing around. So y'all think I need to put it in the middle? Did the Bless kit sell out? Dawn, I'd have to look. I think they did sell out, but I'm going to cut more. So y'all don't worry. More stuff's coming. I just, my day job, I have to go to my day job, and I can't cut all day. So, I cut as much as I can cut, and then I just put them out there. And I stayed in this room, and I'm not kidding. I stayed in here Friday afternoon, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. I came out a little bit to visit with Colin and Paige some, and they helped me some too, and I went right back in here, and they can vouch for it and tell you that's what I did. I packed and all that, orders and stuff. I'm gonna have to go live one night and show y'all the whole process of how I cut stuff out and how it all works. Okay, how's that looking? Y'all think that looks okay? And should I put some in the middle? Put them in the middle? Yes, but she keeps busy. Yeah, I don't sleep much. I do, really. New from Topeka, Kansas. Well, Gail, welcome from Topeka, Kansas. Okay. So I'm just going to, it says unavailable. Okay, Barbara, so they are sold out. I haven't even looked. What's my day job? I am an x-ray tech at an orthopedic office. I've been an x-ray tech for 26 years? 26. We'll say 26. Okay. I may have to come back and cut some off. I may be putting way too much. When are you getting more of the wood cutouts? I'm gonna be cutting tomorrow night and packing some more orders, but I'll be cutting some more stuff to put in my shop, and then I'll just somebody said just the bottom. Too late. No, just the bottom. Oh, it's too late. I've done put some in the middle. I can always take it back off. So is that too much, y'all think, if I put it between? Is that too much if I put it here and then put it there, or just leave it at the bottom? We are going to get the storm. Oh, 70 miles from the coast. Well, Brenda, y'all hunker down. The half beads, they came from Amazon. They're called split balls. Wood split balls is what they're called. Just the bottom. So take this off. I probably can. It's probably not all dry. I'll take it off. Peel my glue off. We can fix it. If I don't tear the other pumpkin off, I may have to wait and fix it when it dries. So leave it like that. So that can be the back now. I'll just turn my leaf around to the front. Real life crafting when you change your mind. How do I find your shop? Brenda, if you go to, there's a couple of ways. If you go to the turquoisevalentine.com, and then in the right hand corner up there, it'll say shop, and you can click on that. Or you can click right through Facebook. But sometimes Facebook doesn't sync with my Shopify like immediately. So it may not show everything I have because I put some new stuff this weekend. Stick some leaves out of the middle. Like, where's that other leaf? Here it is. Like a burlap one coming out. Yeah, the split beads are awesome. I use them on, you can ask anybody that's been here long enough to know that I use them on everything. Cute both ways. Okay. So I'm just kind of making a little leaf, I guess, out of that leaf. So like stick one out here. I gotta see. Like that. 8 packages of shims. Oh good, I can't wait to see your trees. I want to order, Amazon's got they got 12-inch shims. And I want to make a big tree to go by my fireplace. So I'll probably be doing that at Christmas. What was the tip about the Spanish moss using hairspray? If you spray hairspray on the moss, Tina, it kind of holds it like it holds your hair. It won't shed everywhere on your table and all that stuff. So I made a wreath out of it last year and I sprayed it with hairspray and it worked good. It didn't all fall off. So y'all think that looks good there? Hey, from Iowa, Sandy. Yes, oh, you were for 44 years. Awesome. That's awesome. I've been 26, 27, I guess. What size beads are these? I want to say they're 15. I want to say, because they're not the 20, so they may be the 15. Yes, the middle needs something. What about, like that little leaf there? Oh, Home Depot has a 12-inch ones? Oh, wow. Okay. So like that. Or leave it off altogether. I got to get this glue off the back. Yeah, get bigger shims. Yes, but have you seen in my group, somebody was making them with the foam boards from the Dollar Tree, the foam board. They were making just pieces, and then they were making the tree with that, and they put shelves in the middle. So, I like the moss between the layers. I like it plain. We got about even running. Some people like the moss in the middle and some people don't. So, but you could add a little bow up here. You could let some little hangy down, curly little things. I don't know. You could do that. There's so much you could do to these, and I cannot wait to see no leaf looks good, so I take the leaf off. So I can't wait to see what y'all do with these, because I know y'all will have napkins decoupaged on them and all kinds of stuff. Hey Barbara from South Dakota. Little moss in between the pumpkins. See, that's what I think too, but everybody's like, no moss, no leaf, no nothing. But I'll probably, you could take some burnt umber and just kind of dry brush it on the pumpkins and give them a little bit of dimension and stuff. That would probably be cute too. I know, I love the colors. So this color is the Celery and Lagoon by Waverly that I mixed a little together just to get my color. This orange was the plaster and the pumpkin mixed a little together. I'm gonna turn it around. And then this bottom one is actually the plaster color. So it's not white, but it's just a little bit of off-white. Yeah, I like the moss too. Isn't that so cute? I'm lifting that pumpkin up, but isn't it cute? I hope y'all try this. Now y'all gotta go to Dollar Tree and get, yes, be pretty with some leaves, like some little long trindles hanging down with that wired jute stuff that I showed y'all. I like moss in between the pumpkins. I do too. Just cut it short. I did that. See, I tried to do it in the back and then y'all said take it off. I really like this, and it does. It doesn't look like something from the Dollar Tree at all. Not at all. And I might need to trim some of this. It's kind of wild. It looks wild and woolly. Wild and woolly. Looks like a bird nest or something it's sitting in, actually. So, see, it wants to kind of shed, and if you spray hairspray on it, it'll calm that down. Put some raffia at the top and drape down the pumpkins. That would be cute. Y'all know I have raffia rage. Oh gosh, you got to go back to DT, Suki. I know. Where is the group page? Corrine, if you go to my main page, the Turquoise Valentine, and go, it's pinned at the very top. It says, it's called the Turquoise Valentine's Crafters Reveal. So it was a place I wanted to make so everybody could show off their stuff and show their crafts that they make. And there are some talented ladies in there. They blow me away. Like, I'll show this, and then tomorrow somebody will post one, and it's like 10 times better than this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I never thought about doing that. And so, it's amazing. I mean, I made those shim Christmas trees, and I don't even know where I put them. I put them somewhere because I gotta wait till I get the bells. But I made the shim Christmas trees. If you haven't seen that, you need to go back and watch that. And people have just made some beautiful ones. They put lights in them and did different colors. And some people did them for fall and did like fall scrapbook paper and put little scarecrows in them and just made like a whole little scene in them. And it's just crazy at people's ideas. And I mean, like I said, everybody's got something to bring to the table. And just because I do it this way doesn't mean it's the only way. And because somebody else will come along and it'll look 10 times better than mine. And I'll be like, oh, I need to go redo mine. So, did I find a calendar? I did, Suki, I didn't get the farmer's market calendar, but I did get the farm animal calendar or whatever. Sherry, if you're not in the group, the shim trees that people are making in the group make mine look pitiful. They look so good. DT has farm. I haven't seen the bells, and I went in our Dollar Tree yesterday and I haven't seen them. Is the video up where you made the shim trees? Yes, it is. How long ago has that been, guys? That's been a couple of weeks ago that I did. It was Christmas in July. And the title of the video says, let's make some trees or something like that. So it wasn't but a couple of weeks ago. But I need to do the big trees. I want to take the 12-inch ones and make a real tall tree and put by my fireplace. Yeah, I got the animal one too. But I haven't even seen the farmer's market calendar. And people are paying like $100 for them on Amazon, on eBay or something. I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Just go print you off some farmer's market stuff off Pinterest. What is the sunflower on the shelf made of? This one over here, this was a live I did. It's been about 3 weeks ago, I guess. It was a frame from Goodwill frame that I love the shape of this frame. And then I just Mod Podged, the back's wanting to come off. I need to glue it in there. But I Mod Podged the scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. And this was one of those flowers from the spring that they had, the metal flowers. And I just painted it with the maize color of Waverly. And then painted that brown and made a sunflower. And then just made a messy little rag bow on here. $500 for that calendar. That is just highway robbery. If I find, could you copy prints and mail copies? Yes, you could. You could mail copies. Ah, that's cool. Yes, I love this frame too. I thought it was unique when I saw it. And so I had to have it. But I just put that flower in there like that. And it's from the, I did that, it's been a while ago. Yardsticks and make tall trees. Yeah, you could. You could do that for sure. I think it's simple. It is. Somebody charging that much for a $1 calendar from Dollar Tree. But what's even worse is, it's not going to say. What's even worse is who would pay $100 for that calendar? And $500. That's crazy. I don't want it that bad. Do y'all want it that bad? I want to make budget crafts. I don't want to. I could go out and buy farmhouse pictures for $100. Oh, thank you, Becky. You're so sweet for doing that video. Yeah, they have rocks in their heads, Crystal, for sure. That's insane. I bought one that's got the pretty sayings in it, like the flowers and the little inspirational words or something. I got that one in the animals. Who in the mind would pay? Exactly. Get busy. We have $5 trees. I can search. That's crazy. I can't even. I saw that today on somewhere on Dollar Tree page or something that somebody was selling for $99 or something. I was like, people have lost their mind. It's 2020. They're crazy. I would never waste money like that either, Judy. You know, that's my husband. I'm real practical. And I think about things way too much when I go to buy something. And he's like, just buy it. Just buy it. I'm like, I know, but I could use that money for something else. So, like when I bought my Glowforge, it took me a while to finally hit the buy it button. But I did it, and I don't regret it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, Brenda, you're sweet. You could get 500 items at Dollar Tree, Andrea. You sure could. For what you can pay for that one calendar that you're going to make a couple of crafts with, you could buy 500 things at the Dollar Tree and make a whole bunch of stuff. That's crazy. And you could probably get another calendar that's real similar to that one and do the same thing. Or you could get on Pinterest and print you off some farmer's market stuff for free. Night, Nancy. Love you too. Oh, Roxana, you'll have to go back if you just watched and see the whole replay if you didn't see the whole thing. But thanks for being here. You're new. Thank you. I hope you stick around and follow my page. I love you too, Cherise. See, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are just my friends. You're going to make me cry. You're going to make me cry because I never dreamed that it would be like this. I just never did. Like I said, this is so much bigger than me. And I'm just here showing you the crafts. And every one of y'all y'all bless me every day when I see the stuff that y'all make and stuff that you say. It's just blesses my heart. It's just crazy. Yes, Sherry, you'll have to watch the replay. These are Dollar Tree, the little ceramic pumpkins, and I painted them with chalk paint. And then this is a little flower pot and a flower pot saucer that you can get at Walmart, or Michael's has them all the time. So, and then I just glued them together and kind of redid the little metal leaf that's on there. Teresa, it has little, on the back or something, okay? Every page of the month has got like a different farmer's market, like pumpkins for October. And it just says like farm fresh pumpkins, and it looks like shiplap or something. And then on the back of the calendar, it has like the little, I call them thumbnail pictures of what each month looks like. And people are cutting those out and making little bitty crafts with the little thumbnail pictures on the back of the page. Oh, you're sweet, Sherry. Thank you, Regina. This is Ellen, we made this topiary out of Dollar Tree pumpkins, and I painted them with chalk paint and put some moss, and this is a little plant saucer and a flower pot and little split ball beads. Yeah, Robin, I don't have enough followers yet to do that, so you had to have a certain amount to get to that point, so I don't have it. My husband is from Sunflower, Mississippi. Now, I've seen that before, but I don't quite know where Sunflower is, but I know I've heard of it. A crafter family to belong to. Yay, Brenda, you stay around. Yes, you found a crafting family. That's how I feel like it is, because, you know, I look forward to seeing y'all's comments and just, you know, the group and seeing everybody's crafts, because y'all get to see what I do. I just wanted to see what y'all do, and it's so amazing. Night, Wanda. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to jump off because I'm going to, thank you, Diana. I'm glad you're here, too. You can just be part of the family. We'll just welcome everybody in. So, thank y'all for being here. If it wasn't for you, I'd be in here talking to myself. And I just, I love every one of y'all. And y'all don't know what it does to my heart. It just, it humbles me. It really does. And to know that this is so much bigger than me. It's about all of you. It's not about me. So y'all go out and hunt you some pumpkins at the Dollar Tree. And don't matter what color they are, I'm tilting my thing. It's wanting to come off. I'm going to have to re-glue it. So y'all have a good night. And I'm going to go in there and eat me something for supper because I haven't eaten. And y'all have a good night. So I'll be putting more stuff in my shop probably this weekend because I got to have time to cut it all. Because I cut what I thought was enough this weekend and it was gone like that. I was like, oh my goodness. So it just blew me away. So, oh, Tina, you're sweet. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you, Marion. Oh, okay. Well, I will see y'all Friday night. And what I was going to do tonight, I'm going to do it Friday night. So it's a good one too. But so I will see y'all Friday, okay? Y'all have a good rest of the week and be safe. And everybody from the hurricane, we'll be praying for y'all. And y'all just be safe. And I'll see y'all Friday. Thanks, guys, for joining me. See you later.